Hello, I'm Joe Collins, the co-founder and manager of Holmeside Coffee. So Mark 1 of Holmeside was November 2013, I would say, until maybe mid 2014. Myself and two friends, Jamie and Dan, we started the cafe. From the off, we put like specialty coffee at the forefront of the plan. It was all about trying to serve a better cup of coffee than we could get at the time, but like most notably in Sunderland. And then we thought, how can we like further strengthen our presence in Sunderland? So we started to run some cultural clubs, and that was through meeting just like-minded people who were coming in day to day. We met Ian Rowan. He said, I'd love to run a writing club. He took like the first Wednesday of the month. And then from there we thought, well, maybe we should program a few different clubs. So we did like a reading, like a book club and a film club. And from there kind of like built on those every week, and they got busier and busier, and now they're kind of still in existence. We started like an art exhibition monthly, which ran at the end of the month. So solo art started, and that was really successful and really fun. And likewise with music, we did the same. We started running like an acoustic night called The Gathering, and the cafe was really like, yeah, from the off a little bit like a cultural hub, if you like. And yeah, Mark 3 was born, which has been the last year and a half maybe now. So the first thing we did was like rework the business slightly. We ended up taking on 3 members of staff. So yeah, since we kind of became that team, we were trying to work towards creating the daytime coffee shop that we've previously chased. How we're going to be unique, what we're going to do to like kind of stand out from the crowd, and what complements what we already do with coffee. So we thought, well, we'll do like few ingredients, good produce, and try and make it accessible to like anyone. So make sure it's vegetarian friendly, vegan friendly. So we started doing like some sourdough toasties and doing like, yeah, brownies, cakes, croissants, all that jazz. Yeah, Independent got on board and got involved in 2015 in Mark 3, and they really helped us to keep going, and you know, with their support and input, that's taken us to the next stage. So we're eternally grateful for the space that they've provided and the help, and for getting involved ultimately and keeping us where we are. So with Holmeside Coffee Mark 4, we're really wanting to find our own space, have our own front door, and purpose build that space for everything that we are and everything that we're aspiring to be. And the next stage of Holmeside Coffee is probably going to be the most important one. This is the time when we can establish ourselves for the future. So by flying the independent nest and finding our own space on the high street, ultimately we're only really here because of the customers, and most of which are now our friends. Before you know it, you're kind of like on first name terms with pretty much everyone who walks through the door. And that really, like, I think is a testament to like why the next stage is really important, because we want to make sure we can continue to do that. The great thing about the Kickstarter campaign is obviously it's an opportunity for people to get further involved, and what you can receive from backing the project is we're going to do double your money in coffee. So anything that you invest to help us get to the new space, we'll double that. So say you buy £10 worth of coffee on the Kickstarter, we'll turn that into £20 for the new space. But it's not just exclusive to coffee. There's going to be sort of products and perks, things like a plant wall where you can name a plant and become part of the furniture, so to speak. I would say we'll do some merchandise like tote bags. We've got some plans to do some like postcards, you know, so if you're in a different part of the world, you'll be able to receive a little bit of like Holmeside coffee. In terms of the shop, like, I don't know, maybe we'll do like, if you back the whole thing, you know, £5,000 will give you the name. You can name it what you want, within reason. If you're watching this, there's a good chance that you're already part of our story. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone over the years who've helped us to achieve Holmeside Coffee and get it to where it is today. And we want to call on you one more time to help us to take the next step and make Holmeside Mark 4 a reality.